Welcome, good morning. Today is day 27 of our 30-day morning yoga challenge. I'm going to take you through this 10-minute morning slow flow practice to get you really comfortable in your body. And each of these classes is paired with a one-word intention, which we'll also be working with in our daily challenge. Today, the one-word intention is soothe. So I'm really looking for you to embody this and to ask yourself what needs a little bit of soothing in your life at this time. We're going to begin with a neck release sequence, so you can do this sitting in any way that you prefer. Just keep some length through your spine, and we're going to drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. I think we did this in the first few days of the challenge, maybe even day one. You can crawl the left fingertips out to the side and maybe place your right hand and use it to lengthen and stretch your left ear away from your shoulder. So we don't have a side bend here. We're really just isolating the head and the neck and always trying to push that left shoulder down a little more. And you can rotate your chin down slightly towards your right shoulder and right armpit, changing the sensation of this stretch. And then you can tilt your head back and keep pointing your chin up towards the top right corner of your room. I'm still leaning my head over to the right, but I'm also leaning it back, stretching mostly at the front left side of my neck. Coming all the way back through to center, release the arms, shrug the shoulders, and we'll go to the other side. So left ear to your left shoulder, crawl the right hand out, use your left hand to kind of guide and press that shoulder down, moving the ear further away. Notice if you're slouching or rounding through your upper back. And you can tuck your chin towards left shoulder and left armpit here. And now let's go ahead and lean our head back. So it's almost like you're pointing your chin up towards the top left corner, stretching towards the front right side of your neck and up towards your jaw. Big breath in here. And we come back through to center, release the arms, let this go. Let's find our Kassandra pose. So I'm going to be stacking my right thigh over the left, also called knee pile, because you're piling one knee on top of the other. This might look different for you at home. It might be a little bit more like this, which is fine. You can also instead just keep your right shin staggered slightly in front of your left one. And from here, we're going to add a side body stretch to really get into our left hip. So you can crawl the right fingertips out and reach your left arm up and over. And having the weight of that right leg is really what helps to intensify this. It helps us keep our left sit bone grounded on the mat. One of my favorite poses of all time. One more big breath in here. And come all the way back through to center. Let's bring our elbows out in front of us at a 90-degree angle. Eagle, Garudasana Arms, right arm under the left, binding once or perhaps binding twice. Press your shoulders down, lift your elbows up, move your hands away from you, and then see if you can tuck your chin to your chest. And you might be holding here, or those of you who'd like, you can add a forward fold, dropping maybe to rest on your thighs or down towards the mat. 3 deep breaths wherever you are. And slowly come up. If you were in the forward fold variation of this pose, let's release, uncross the legs, and just for a breath or so, open your legs out into a straddle, and without folding forward, just push your hands into the floor to help encourage your pelvis to tilt forward, expand and lengthen and lift up through your chest. So you're still getting a great big stretch here. Keep lifting a little taller. And let's release. Second side. This time you're going to be crossing your left leg over your right, or just bringing your left shin slightly in front of the right one. Go Mukhasana on the second side, and we'll begin with a side bend. So left hand reaches out, right arm stretches up and over. Creating space, stretching deeply through our right hip. Think of rolling that right shoulder back and lifting all the way back up through center. Garudasana Arms. This time your left arm goes under your right, maybe once, maybe twice. Press your shoulders down, elbows up, move your hands away from you, and then tuck your chin to your chest. Keep pushing your forearms together. Get a nice stretch through your upper back, and if you did it the first time, you're also going to fold forward here a second time. Big exhale here, and the next time you inhale, you can lift all the way up, release the arms, release the legs, go back into your straddle, and we'll add a fold here, although it's optional. So wide-legged forward fold. I'm making this super passive. I'm letting my spine round, not pushing, not pulling, just seeing where I can get to when I let gravity do the work for me. Especially in the morning, we don't want to be pushing ourselves too far past our edge. We're doing this just to open up our bodies, to feel really good, to get rid of aches and pains from a night, and to really just set the tone for the day. So we don't want that tone to be pushing and pulling and exerting ourselves and not listening to ourselves. We want to set our tone with kindness, with compassion, especially since our intention today is to soothe. And you can push your hands into the floor to slowly lift back up, inch by inch. Got Kit Kat joining me here. And you can bend into your knees. We're just going to take a little seated twist here, really great for the lower back. Left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you, open up. And back through to center, right hand to your left knee, left hand back. Twist. And coming back through to center, grab a hold of your knees with both hands. We'll just do a few rounds of seated cat and cow before we close. So inhale, open through your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. And then exhale, tuck your chin in, round and contract. A few more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, contract. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Find a neutral spine. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Let's bring our hands together at our heart center. Focusing on this one word intention to soothe. And we can chant Om one time together. Breathe in. Om. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this short 10-minute morning yoga flow with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment before you go. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and remember that we have a part 2 video so I can give you your flexible mind daily challenge themed around soothe. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning.